The LAMENTS reality of Meghan's divorce from Harry has exposed a hackneyed trick like this. As people are speculating about divorce, I suspect that Meghan's mission is to really bring the monarchy down. She's trying to get as much money as possible from Harry, and then she's going to find herself some naive billionaire to fund her lavish lifestyle. Anybody, though, who wants to get involved with Meghan should make sure that their money and their valuable stuff is protected. Meghan does not have any mercy for anybody or anything, including her own family. Now, the nature of it is this is just another PR puff piece being tossed out there for public consumption. Just some more pointless bandwagoning and virtue signaling to target. And I'm not sure if anybody is dumb and gullible enough to take them at their word. I mean, basically, we are living in idiocracy. But money does talk, and so some of them are mercenaries for a couple of bucks. They're going to take it all at face value, and they will defend it. Let me tell you how the hackney trick goes. Now, the latest is their alleged nonprofit foundation, oh, you know the one I'm talking about, the one that's simply a cover for some really sketchy operations. Apparently, it has empty office space and phone numbers that nobody answers. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. It's the same one they only work a single hour per week for. So supposedly, this organization is orchestrating some project in support of the role that fathers play in raising a child. I'm not sure when they started supporting it, and honestly, I didn't even care to find out until I couldn't help but find out because it was blasted in my ear. Supposedly, though, Meghan and Harry have been supporting the Equimundo Center for Masculinities and Social Justice. That's an organization that claims that it works to engage men and boys as allies in gender equality, promote healthy manhood, and prevent violence. Well, alright, fair enough. I guess that's something good to support, except for the big problem that, those are just a bunch of buzzwords that don't really have any meaning behind them. I mean, who knows what they really stand for? So with this alleged support offered, the blare was that their foundation was excited to be sharing a report of Equimundo's, their State of the World's Fathers report of 2023. And supposedly, this report is based on data that was collected in research that Meghan and Harry were so proud to support. So this is their statement from Archwell. The 2023 data shows that men are increasingly involved in caregiving and would like to increase their care work at home, although deeply ingrained social norms and a lack of supportive policies and power structures discourage them from doing so. And then the statement continued on, saying the report recognizes care work as the bedrock of society and calls for continued advancements toward gender equality. It also emphasizes the need for media representation that normalizes men's caregiving roles. And then Equimundo acknowledged their support. They thanked Meghan and Harry for their generous support, and that was all. That was the big deal that turned out to be absolutely nothing. They donated something, and then they demonstrated. But is anybody believing any of this? Not me. I do not buy a word of this. And also, I don't really care that Harry and Meghan are bandwagoning yet again, and they're taking up a cause for fatherhood and men's issues. I mean, why? Why are they doing that? Because I think you would have to be blind not to see the hypocrisy in all this. They claim that they want to support fathers being there for their kids and being caregivers, but they themselves don't have anything to do with their own fathers. I mean, they really attacked them and devalued them. And also, I don't see how they've been very caring, and they certainly have not been giving. So what is up with this? Let's remember Harry and his genetic pain spiel. And let's remember Meghan's, oh, I lost my father tale of woe and sacrifice. Yeah, it was a sacrifice, I guess, and that Meghan sacrificed her own father. She threw him away and cut him out of her life. So what are they up to now? Well, they're up to the same nonsense they're always up to. We have seen this rabbit pulled out of the hat before, and this is not a very entertaining magic show, I gotta say. The next trick, I don't even want to see. Maybe they can saw a box in half with a woman in it. I hope that woman is Meghan Markle, and I hope the magician isn't very good, if you catch my drift. But anyway, that's just my wish. I believe the only thing that would leave me feeling impressed would be if Meghan would finally prove all the rumors are true, that she really does have ham hocks under that dress of hers in the back. Do you remember that green dress that I'm talking about? She was packing some serious junk in the trunk, wasn't she? Was it real though? Like with everything that has to do with her, probably not. I also can't help but wonder if this is an attempt to breathe new life into Meghan's stupid book, The Bench. Supposedly it was about fatherhood, about how Harry was so inspired by Meghan's poetry. I hope that we don't have to see them trying to promote that piece of trash again. I can tell you one thing though, the fact that Meghan is a narcissist is no excuse. It is not right for her to scapegoat anybody or anything. What we are seeing is somebody who is mentally sick, a very, very disturbed person with a personality disorder, somebody who is antisocial. Meghan is in a difficult situation now, but she is the one who is the author of her life. She's delusional, she lives in a fantasy world, and she is such a menace not only to herself but also society and all the people around her. Meghan Markle is like a bull in a china shop, and somebody needs to stop her. I suspect, though, we are coming close to the end of the two of them. Meghan Markle is being shunned by so many people now. It's looking like she's going about 100 miles an hour and headed straight into a brick wall. Her credibility and her integrity are shot, and all that is being exposed now. Meghan Markle is damaged goods, and everybody knows that. She's way past the expiration date for an actress with no depth or talent, except of course when she's performing her services on a memory foam mattress, and then it retains an impression of her form forever. Remember, Meghan is the one who said it, service is universal. Meghan Markle performed her services for Harry, and then he turned around and married the thing, and now he regrets the day that he made that decision, because yes, it was a horrible decision. And about that outing to the farmer's market, I'm not sure if the locals ended up banning her, but apparently people were very angry because she was walking her dog in a no-dog zone of the marketplace. Only service dogs to help people with a disability are allowed there, but Meghan Markle believes that she is above any law, any rule. There is a giant sign there, but either Meghan Markle cannot read or she just doesn't care. Now, the dog that she was seen walking is not a service dog. She's not blind, she's not disabled in any way, shape, or form. Beagles can serve pretty well in the emotional and psychotherapy fields, but they're not going to be assistance to somebody with a physical disability, like somebody who cannot see. And I feel so bad for that poor dog being led around by somebody like her. Let's just hope that its legs don't mysteriously end up broken like her other dog. This really is a pattern that we see with her, though. When she was a working royal, she didn't care about those rules either. She just wanted to break them. And that's who she is. She is so antisocial because she has never had any real boundaries in her life. Now for her, she believes herself to be this rebel, but through the lens of a romantic heroine feminist iconoclast, the rules are supposed to be broken. They're not supposed to be there for her to follow. That really is how delusional and antisocial that woman is. She doesn't have a clue. She's also got no class. She's got no manners, and she has no sense of right and wrong. It seems like her only purpose in life is to be this dumb bore and create such a ruckus wherever she goes, because the truth is, she doesn't have the talent to do anything else. She can't do anything meaningful or helpful. Her shtick is just to be as disgusting and vulgar as possible. She is such a waste of space. But maybe that's not fair to her. Maybe her real talent is being the stupid cow that we see her as. She does pretty well with that. I mean, she's chewing her cud absent-mindedly while standing in her own crap and playing games like it was an Olympic event. Because when it comes down to it, is that not what we have seen from her over the past 4 years? I apologize, though, to all the nice cows out there who give us milk and cheese, and I apologize to people of the Hindu faith who really cherish cows and respect them. And you, what do you think about Meghan? Please continue to discuss her and Harry with us below in the comments. If you think my video is interesting, don't be afraid to like and share it with anyone else who needs it.